and welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia McNeil Crafts. So today is time for a Dawn and Julia Create. Dawn has set the challenge. Firstly, I must apologise for the lack of challenge at the end of last month. That was me. I was so crazily busy that it just didn't happen. So I am sorry. So Dawn has said for our next challenge, it's a journal page using an image from a magazine. You can use gesso, gelatos, black pen, one stencil, one ink pad and one stamp set of your choice, and the journal must be a double page spread. So I had squirreled this magazine away forever ago, thinking that some of the images on this would make a great journal page. So I'm going to take her out because she is just a bit fabulous. So she is going to be a feature of my page, I think. And also I have got the gorgeous new stamps and stencils by Louise Sims. These are Dolly Dimples ones, but they're shaded designs. I thought this one had lots of elements. We've got lots of little dangles and things that appeal to me, and I thought we could do stuff with that. And again, this is a stencil that could be very useful. So that is my plan. So yeah, I'll fussy cut our lovely lady out here. And while I do that, I will chat to you. So as I said, I do apologise. Between, we had a bit of a crazy week. I was all very organised. I'm working on being very organised, and in general, it's actually going not too bad. But we ended up with a week where we were homeschooling unexpectedly because there was a bit of a COVID outbreak in the school. And I was also trying to prep for a one-day special. So yeah, the week didn't sort of quite go as it planned, and I messaged Dawn. I was like, I'm so sorry, there's absolutely no way on earth I'm going to manage to do the challenge. And even though I've been given an extra 2 weeks by the fact that we didn't do it when we should have, I am still recording. It is now just about to turn 2 o'clock, and this should be going live at 6. Yeah, so it's just, life has just been a whole heap of crazy recently, but good crazy. And in between time, I'm sure you'll have seen that our lovely Dawn has now got her own craft brand as well, which is very exciting. She's doing boxes, which is just fabulous. So I did actually film. I filmed me opening the box, and I filmed me making cards, and I have seriously just not even got round to editing them. Yeah, lots going on, lots of exciting stuff as well. I've just launched JMC Designs in BSL because I have been having a little contemplate about life, like you do sometimes, and I was just thinking about how good crafting is for us, and we all say it. It's really good for our emotional health and well-being, and how important crafting is to us. And when I started looking, there is not much accessibility for the deaf community. Everything is very visual, but we're not getting the same sort of explanations that we would normally get. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Well, not a little bit unfortunate, that sounds terrible, but I just think that's really sad, because actually when you think of the deaf community, they need it just as much, if not more, than we do, and they don't have access to it. So I have launched JMC Designs in BSL, and we are working towards creating accessible tutorials for the deaf community. So I will have a new YouTube channel starting, which will be Julia McNeil Crafts in BSL. That'll be starting soon. I've filmed my first video. It's not a craft tutorial, it's more of a chat between myself and the lovely Rebecca Goodall, who is a good friend of mine, but also a very well-known and respected interpreter. So I have not signed in such a long time, it's crazy. I have known sign language since I've been a child. I've originally learnt sign support English, and then as a teenager learnt BSL. So yeah, and I've got my level 2 BSL. And I used to work supporting young children in a school and sign for them and stuff. Right, so it's all very exciting. So now, but I've not used it in so long that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do now. Right, so I think, let me have a little look. cool thing about these stamps is because you've got the acetate on the... See, I'm just wondering... Actually, that looks okay. Yeah, I think that could work behind her head there. And then we'll have some sort of detail over here. Right, I am going to need to put some sort of book behind this. I'm working on, because it's like that, there's a gap, which means it's a little bit rocky. So I'm just going to get something to go underneath that, I think. So I went to get this journal here to pop behind the journal that I was using. And then I was like, oh, actually, no, I want to do the page in that journal. I think I prefer the idea of the smooth paper. So, switch journals in it as well. I think I'm just going to have mostly black and white with pops of colour, although I prefer that further down. But we'll extend that. We've got little bits here that we can extend, so we're all good. Right, let's get this. I'm so excited for our Louise, honestly. We have been asking Louise, because she's so talented and she does all of these what do you call them, doodles. She does a lot of Sakura shows and stuff like that, and she does loads of doodling, and her doodles are epic. And we've been asking her for ages. Every time she would send us a drawing going, what do you think? We're like, I think it should be a stamp! And we could never persuade her. Anyway, eventually we did. And I'm just so pleased because she's so talented. And when she first half thought about it, she didn't want to put her name on it. She was going to do it incognito. But we managed to persuade her that that wasn't a good idea, that the world should know about it. Right, so let's go for about there, I think. But it's so fabulous to have Louise's style of talent in a stamp form, because it means her gorgeous doodles are now accessible to us. Cool. That looks fab. She looks great there. Right, I think I want to bring another bit down, or do I want to, yeah, we'll flip it so that we've got the two smaller circles, I think. And I also kind of want to bring it over onto the other page a little bit. Now this is going to take a little bit of, because that's uneven, this is going to take a little bit of jiggery pokery, I think. So I want to, let's bring that down. I want it to be coming across both pages. I'm just going to put my hand up there so that I'm touching it from underneath. Cool. I like it. Oh, that is so cool. It's like so crazily retro. Now I've missed some of the bits there. Do I want a smudge there? It's unfortunate. Do I want another little bit just up there? Decisions, decisions. I don't know that I want all of it. Let's just maybe have just a little bit just here. Like so. Cool. Well, I have made a few mistakes in the stamping there, but it's all good. It's all good. It'll be fine. Right. I'm going to grab smaller, let's get one of these, and I'm going to grab, so I've got little bits, so with these little bits we can make up for where there's been slight errors, we can fix them. So I want this to look like it's completely a dangle right to the top of the page. It's just that I wanted the circles a bit further on her head, if that makes sense. I'm just going to overlay that there. So that looks fabulous. Right, what have we got here? Let's grab a couple of these little circles. And what I'm going to do is where some of it didn't stamp quite perfectly, like here, I'm going to add a circle feature. Just to there we go, that's cool. I'll do the same here. You can sort things with our black pen as well, but just to sort of, there we go. Fab. Right, I've also just made a bit of a blob there, so ooh, let's pull that long one back in. I'll try and disguise some of those blobs by just having a stamp nearby. Right, and just scrap a bit of paper. There we go. Perfecto. There we go. How good is that looking? That's fab. Now I've done these, I want to do a few more. It's always, oh man! This is me wanting a nice, clean, crisp page. And I keep doing things like that. That's a bit annoying. Right. Grr. Right. Well, we'll just see what we can do about that in a minute, because I don't really want to lose the crisp look that I've got. I mean, I could just try and restamp all of that onto another page. Right, I can fix it, but not in the way that I envision this page, and because I can't start bringing other things in, just what Dawn has given me, I'm not sure that I'd be 100% happy. So what I'm going to do is just redo this bit that I've just stamped on another page, and I'll come back to you when I'm at this stage again. So I've done that, and I have stuck the girl down, because I don't think you need to overly see me do that. So now I've got this stencil here. Probably should have stuck the girl down after, to be honest. Right, I think I'm just going to get this pink here, which is a similar colour to her lipstick, and I will just see what will occur somewhere. I've still not unpacked from TV Land, tell ya. Life has actually been that crazy busy that I've not even done that. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of the gelato onto that. So I'm almost going to use it like I would an ink pad. Okay. And I'm just going to blend that in, and then I'm going to take some of these diamondy shapes. I think I might have gone a bit too, oh, I've got a flower there as well. That wasn't my intention, I was just going for the diamonds. Never mind. I'm going to put some of these diamondy shapes over. I like that. Right. Very subtle. That's one thing with your stencils, you can just keep moving them. You can use sections of them. You don't need to stick to using it as a whole. You can just have little sections that you want to use. Should probably let that ink dry a little bit better, because I've ended up smudging it a little bit. Okay. Maybe a little bit up here. Not a lot, just a little bit. So we're framing her a little bit. Okay, and then we will bring some down here. This colour's lasting quite a while actually. I've got it on this little sponge, but it's going a long way, which is good because that was only a tiny little scribble of it. Bring that out just so that we're bringing that across this page a little bit. Just to tie the two together, because obviously one of the requirements was a double page spread. So there we go. We've got that there. Yeah, I quite like that. Just trying to work out if I need a third area of. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to draw my black line in and see how we're looking once that's in. But yeah, I think actually I could just put a sentiment there, which there was a sentiment on the stamp set, so that could be quite easily done. Oops, I'm running off the edge there. If you do that, just pop a little squiggle near the bit that you've gone wrong and it looks deliberate. It's looking good. I quite like doing simple pages occasionally. Sometimes your art journal pages don't need to be layer upon layer of lots of things. Sometimes they can just be, I just think that's quite striking. There's quite a lot of detail, but it's also, there's also a lot of white space, which makes it a very striking page. I like it a lot. I'm glad I redid it, because it's like I did want this open space. So I am glad, because I didn't really want to be covering up smudges. I mean, I could have done, because there was a way of over stamping. So what I might do is do another video where I fix the page that I did before, but I would have liked to have brought more ink colours in and stuff like that to fix the page, which obviously would have meant I was on the naughty step, and we don't want that now, do we? Right, so then I think all we've got to do, sorry, I'm just fixing my stupid bit that keeps doing this. I've got the sentiment, which is a good one for an art journal actually. It says, problems are not signs, they are guidelines. Which is, I don't know, I like sort of thought-provoking sentiments in journals. Right, so we're going to be brave and just stamp it straight on. I'm just going to allow time for the ink to go from, I mean, I'm not on the best angle to be honest. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's it. Problems are not stop signs, they are guidelines. I think that's fab. That's me. I am just going to keep it nice and quick and easy. I like how striking that is. I think it's fabulous. So please do pop over and see what the gorgeous Dawn has done. Hers was probably ready months ago, so Dawn, I am sorry, but it's taken me so long to do it. So yeah, please do go and check and see what the lovely Dawn has done. We should be back in a fortnight with a new challenge, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.